What's up? We are live. BrentWofford here, local Prescott area realtor with Keller Williams, coming at you today. It is November 2024. We are going to dive into the Prescott Valley, Arizona real estate stats. And our home price is really that high right now? Stick with me and we'll find out. All right, diving right into it here. Let's go just straight into the deep end of the pool here. Before I get started, I want to let you know that these statistics are from the local Prescott Area Association of Realtors. This is data from the MLS directly. It's not from a third-party source. So all this data is straight from the local Realtor Association, just so you know where I'm getting my data from. So Prescott Valley, this is only including zip codes that are Prescott Valley, not including Prescott, Dewey Humboldt, Chino Valley, Paulden, any of the other surrounding areas. We're just deep diving in on Prescott Valley today. So as of last month in October, we had 288 homes on the market at the end of October. That's actually the highest we've seen all year. It isn't the highest we've seen in the last 4 years. In 22, there was actually more homes on the market than there are today. But you know, we are trending upwards, so we're starting to see inventory build back up, which is a good thing for buyers there in Prescott Valley. You'll have more inventory to choose from. So 288 up from 273 in the month of September last month. So yeah, anyways, what does that mean for you? Like I just said, it means there's more homes on the market to choose from now in Prescott Valley than there have been all year. Diving into months of supply, so we actually track this as realtors. This tells us if we are in a buyer's market or if we are in a seller's market. The standard for us is if you're between 4 months and 6 months of supply, you're in more of a balanced market. Below 4 months is going to be a seller's market. Above 6 months, traditionally, it's going to be a buyer's market. However, with weird things going on, like interest rates being higher than normal or what we've experienced in the past as normal, you know, if you go over a 30-year trend, I think it was the early 90s, we were in the 7s like we are now. So it's not unheard of, but it is uncommon for the last 10 years of real estate to have interest rates in the 7s. Not going to get into that and go off on that tangent, on that string, on that noodle, but we are going to dive back into this. So anyways, 3.5 months of supply in Prescott Valley. That tells me that we are still in a buyer's market, or no, I'm sorry, seller's market, not a buyer's market. I'm sorry, buyers. We are still in a seller's market. That means sellers still have control. However, we are seeing sellers give discounts on homes. We'll talk about that here shortly. But yeah, 3.5 months of supply. That is up from last year. Obviously, last year we were at 3 months of supply. Now we're at 3.5 months of supply. Going into the sales price. So the thing that all you buyers are wanting to know out there is what can I expect to pay in Prescott Valley? Well, last month the median sales price came in at $490,000, which is up pretty high. I mean, you look at October for the last 4 years, we are higher than we were in 21 and 22, sitting at $490 for October. Not the highest point we've seen though. We actually saw March of last year, $495,000 median sales price. So $490, we're up high. This is another sign, just backing up, the data is backing up the fact that we are still in a seller's market because prices are still increasing. As inventory is low, there's not as many houses out there for buyers, so sellers can capitalize on that timing and getting the most out of their house. So you can see we were at 486 last month in September, so we are ticking upwards a little bit. As we go into the winter season, I don't expect that price to keep increasing, but you never know. Number of homes sold or number of home sales. Last month in October, we were at 91, which is a 4-year low for Prescott Valley. Even though home prices are up and inventory is still not where we want it to be, we only did 91 homes last month in Prescott Valley. 92 last year, so we're not that much of a dip from last year. But you can see that we are lower than where we were. Same thing in September. We were at 71, which tied 22, but 23 and 2021 were both higher than that. So seeing a sales decrease in September and then bounce back in October. Who knows where they're going to go in November? I don't know if they'll keep going up. I'd highly doubt it, because you can see here that 22, November trended lower than October. Same thing with 23. 21 was an anomaly year though, so it actually trended a little bit higher, but I doubt we'll see that. So I think we're going to come back down in November a little bit there. So what does that mean for you buyers? That means that that's the number of people you're competing with right now that are on the market that are also wanting to buy a house. So about 91 people got keys in October. November's probably going to be a little less. December's going to be even more less than that. So if you're a buyer watching this, honestly, the winter time is the time to buy if you want to have less competition of other buyers out there shopping the same homes you are. Prescott Valley AZ sold to list price. I love putting this in here. The reason why I put this in here is because I want you as buyers to know what the average discount buyers are getting on homes is right now. So in October, we flip the data backwards the other way. So we say, okay, what did houses actually sell for versus what they were listed for? Well, in October, it was 98.3%, which if you deduct that from 100, that gives us an average discount of 1.7% of the sales price. You take that to the average sales price, that's on average an $8,300 discount from what sellers had the house listed at. So one thing you can, oh my gosh, where was I going with this? Yeah, one thing to note is that in the lower price brackets, so you start getting like 300 to 400 range, you're probably going to be competing with other buyers. You might be paying above list price. If you're in the 800 plus range, you're out there in like Prescott Prairie out north of Prescott Valley, still Prescott Valley, but the northern areas, you're probably going to be able to get a better discount than that on the house. So the more you know. Continuing on here, days on market. So there's another thing we like to listen. We like to look at is how many days has a home been on the market. So as of October, we were at 73 average days on market, which is quite an uptick from September at 57. So what does this tell me? Tells me the bad houses are staying on the market. The good ones are getting sold quick, but there's more houses out there that are not getting picked than getting picked. It's increasing the days on market. So buyers, another thing to note is that if a house just goes on the market, your likelihood of getting a seller to discount it in that first week to 2 weeks is probably going to be pretty slim. But if you're at 73 days or above 73 days on market for the house that you're buying, your odds of getting that seller to discount for you are going to be even higher. So you're definitely going to want to know that. That's it. That's a wrap up on our real estate market update. I am Brent Wofford, AZ Rad Realtor with Keller Williams Arizona Realty. Thank you so much for watching today. If you have any questions at all about Prescott Valley, the market stats, anything, the market in general or Prescott Valley in general, please reach out to me. My contact information is listed below. You can also comment on this video below. And let me know. Before I let you go, let's check the comments real quick. Don't want to forget anybody. I don't have any chats, so that's okay. I'm new to doing these live streams. I'm going to do my best to make this a habit. So if you're interested in seeing more market updates in the future, please hit the like button below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you next month with more market news on Prescott Valley.